Hello everybody. Today I would like to go through some of the exercises we do in yoga for the hips and opening of the hips and the stretching on the glutes. So just to be able to warm up properly, I'm just going to do some push-ups just to get you warmer, and then we'll just go through all the stretches that you can do for your hips. I know it's not ideal when you're not doing the 1 hour class, but you can actually maybe do more sun salutations before this session so you can get really warm. Okay, we're just gonna go onto our hands and knees, just doing cat and the cow just to get the breath ready for us. So breathing in and breathing out and breathing in and breathing out, and inhaling in through the nose, pushing the arms, getting the spine, the stretch. Exhale, squeezing the belly, lifting the chin up and look up as far as you can go. Breathe in, breathe out, and one more time. Inhale and exhale, and stay here on your arms. Take the right knee and you can just circle it and forwards and around, pulling in the stomach, using your core muscles, and you can really feel the hips opening. And then the other way around. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Your core is really challenged here. Your arms are challenged still, so a couple more times. One more, and then relax. Maybe sit back and stretch the arms, and then we can go on the other side. So breathing in, bring the left knee into the chest and around. Use your core muscles. Keep breathing in and out. Let me just tuck my shirt and I just realized you need to see the things. And then we go opposite direction, pulling in the stomach and leaning onto the arms as much as possible. And then come back and stretch the arms, relax your head. And then we can go to the tiger pose with the arms pushing down. Inhale, bring the knee to the chin. Exhale, open. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. One last time. Exhale and push, and hold. Try to push the leg as far as you can go. Go into your fingertips and stretch. And then come down and relax. And then we go on to the other side. So we go bring the knee to the chin and exhale and push. Inhale. And exhale. Think about the spine. Think about putting your body weight onto the arms. And maybe getting some clicking happen here. One more. And go up and hold. And just push onto the fingertips and open the chest and the neck. Point your foot. And relax back down. Stretch back and rest the head. Good. From here we're gonna sit down. So again, you can sit onto your cushions. Get your yoga blocks ready. Because when we're doing all the hip stretches, you're gonna need them. So I'll leave them there. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm used to this. But you can sit onto your cushions to make it easier. So I'm just gonna start with my right leg. So I'm mirroring you here. Just try to get the knee down and around. And down and around, like we did this on the hands and knees, and we're gonna now do it here and the other way around. So you're trying to rotate the hip and warm up all the muscles around the hips. Change other leg, breathe in, breathe out. Just try to rotate and the other way around. You can do these longer times. So I want to show you all the stretches, so maybe then I don't have a longer time to do this, but you can take a longer time to circle one way and the other way. It's quite nice. Bring your feet together and lift your bum up, and then go down onto the butterfly. And this is warming up the hips again, deepening the breath. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Try to flutter as fast as you can. Breathe in. Feel the pelvic floor muscles breathing out. Find the seat bones. Deepen your breath. And exhale. And one last time here. Good, and relax. So I'm going to start with the easy stretch, with one leg in front of the other. So you go right foot in front of the left. Most people can do this. Maybe your knees are not going to be down like this, and you might be really tight. So what you can do, bring the knees here. And then you can make your bum comfortable on the seat bones and extend the body forwards and relax your head down. Engaging the core, going onto the breath, pushing your knees onto the floor or onto your blocks like I'm just showing here, and try to relax the neck as far as you can come. If you can't find the floor with the head and you're really having too much tension, you can bring blocks here to relax the head into, and this can actually give you a bit more rest. So what you can do is rest your shoulders and the neck and your facial muscles, as well as the hips stretching. They all kind of relate to each other here, so try not to hold tension in any part of your body. Now we're going to come back. I'm going to change other side so you can get the left foot in front of the right. Again, use your blocks or maybe no blocks. You're just going to try to find the position of your choice. You can have the head resting onto the block. Maybe the shorter side. Just try to understand where you need to find the comfort. And breathe deep in through the nose. Out through the nose. If you seal your mouth, your breath is keeping you warm. So when you're doing all the stretches, you're going to find more heat in the body. So it's going to feel easier, and you start working your body out more. So when you're pumping the breath, you're increasing the muscle contractions in the body. So your metabolism gets faster also. So your breath is really important here. And then come back and relax. And then we're going to go on to the easier options. As I said, first to warm you up. So what we're going to do, bring the right leg on top of the left knee here. So anyone can do this in a position you choose to. If you can bend your knee closer to your chest, it's going to be harder. If you can't, you go a bit less. So you can get the foot like this. You can hold on to your blocks or your floor, and then you can circle this foot. Really try to keep the chest up, shoulders back and down. You're trying to push the right knee away and the other way around. And you also get the feel, the different muscles when you're pointing, you're flexing. Now flex and hold. Then you try to push the knees sideways. So you're encouraging that hefty stretch. And then you try to get your chest close to the leg and relax the head down. If you can bring the leg closer to you, you can reach towards the ankle of the other leg and you're holding here, right? And just you can flex the foot and relax the head. Relax the shoulders. You need to find a position that you can hold. You can hold longer than I'm showing here, because I'm going to show you all the different stretches. So we don't get to hold a lot, but you can hold 2-3 minutes on each leg, okay? So we're going to come and undo this leg, get the other leg up. So if you stretch this knee out and pull the knee to the chest and bring it over, then you can adjust that leg wherever you want to. So the closer to the body it is, the harder. And you can use your hands to go back and lift the chest up and stay chest to the leg, so as close as you can. And again, you can go circle the foot and one way, other way, always breathing. Then we can flex the foot, point the foot, flex the foot and point, and then eventually flex and hold wherever you can go the maximum into the stretch. So your knee goes out, your chest comes forwards, your heel just above the kneecap. Let's do one more breath here, and then we can come back and relax the legs. You'll get pins and needles when you're sitting and doing all this bends through the legs. This is normal. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So you can always rub your legs, and you'll feel the bone-on-bone action, which is going to be painful. So you can rub your feet as well there. Great. Then I'm going to sit up again here. So getting the right leg. We did the circles here, remember. Now we can get a bit higher onto the forearm and into the elbow crease, and you take the other arm here and pull. You're trying to sit up tall, and you can just rock your baby. So imagine you're holding a baby's head, so you got to kind of be gentle with it, and then you can flex and point the foot and see how it feels. So you're trying to open the hip here, okay? And again, this is really nice one to go and work the warm the hips up, especially if you run and cycle, do all the cardio exercises. Most people find the hips get really, really tight. So this is a good one. Then you can just bring this leg over to your calf. So I won't go onto the leg. So most people find this hard on the calf muscles, okay? So what you can do is put your hand in between, then you can push this leg down. And again, you get the blocks under the knee if it doesn't want to go down. Alright? Then we can again extend the position wherever you can. We now know how to extend it. So I'm just going to quickly show you the option. So you're here. So if you can't go into the quadriceps, you need to stay on the calf until you get a bit more flexible. But if you're going on the quadriceps, you need to turn your foot upside down and bring the hip down here so you get the bigger stretch. Once you're in the stretch, you can hold up to 3 minutes. It's not a problem. So you can try to relax here. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in and breathing out. Then you can go towards the right knee. Right knee is on top, so you're getting the head to your right knee here. Relax the shoulders. Again, your knee might be onto a block. It doesn't matter. You can still be going onto the head, onto the knee like that. Okay? So just try to relax the head. And we can just lean to the right side. So you can have the block under your elbow, and then you can go on the left arm. So you're getting a stretch on the sides. So when we're holding the hips, we can also feel other stretches so you don't get bored of just sitting on your hips stretch, okay? Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in, breathe out. If you want, you can extend the arm here and lift. Then bring the elbows back, and we can do some side lateral flexions here. And then out and back in. And if you're feeling this too much, you don't have to do the arm extensions. And then come back in and counterbalance the stretch on the other side. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Push the hip down on the right side. Find your hips heavy on the floor. And breathe. And then bring the body forwards to the left knee. So you're getting a nice twist of the obliques here. Relax the neck and the shoulders. And go back to the center. And slowly come back and relax. Just let the legs stretch, rub them, shake them out, because you need this little breaks so you don't get too much pins and needles. And it feels nice, like you're getting a massage in the legs. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Remember, we started with the rock the baby. This gets your legs in an action here, so you can lift this hip. And you can lift the foot onto the elbow crease, and you can just try to stay upright. And we need to breathe, the breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. You can go up, you can come down. To try all those things. You can flex and point. My baby's very, very naughty, just trying to jump off my arms. And you can just see how far you can go. Because the more you play, the more you enjoy it. The less you feel the pain. So you've got to have a little lightheartedness about the stretches. If you just get too angry with yourself, you'll tighten up, you won't get any better. If you don't focus your mind and your breath, you won't get warm enough to stretch. So just try to enjoy the breath, see how you're feeling, use it as a meditation when you're holding the stretches a long time. Okay, then you can go onto the calf, support your knees if you need, or you can go onto the quadriceps like me here, and then you can come inhale and exhale. Wherever you can, remember your options. You just have to be able to breathe wherever you can go. Relax your shoulders. Think about your upper back releasing tension. Think about your shoulders releasing tension. Make your hips heavier on the floor, so you're putting your body weight on the hips. You're not coming up. Bring your head to your knee, relax the shoulders, deepen your breath. Every exhalation you're getting rid of tension. Every inhalation you're giving your body some nourishment. And you're becoming mindful of your breath, of your movements, of your behavior. It all relates. And we can go onto the side. Remember, you can put your hand or your elbow on the block if you can't get to the floor. Then take the other arm. Relax your shoulders. Look to your hand if you can. Make your hips heavy so they're not coming off the floor, especially on the opposite side. You want to keep the hips in the center. And you can lift the arm. If you can't do the arm lift, it's okay to not do them, okay? So you can bend the arms and put the hand on the floor rather than above here. You can have it on the floor and make it easier. Okay, breathe. And then counterbalance the other side. Stretch out. Push, push, push. And then you come to the knee on the other side. And try to relax there. You can use your cushions or your blocks. And come back to the center. See whether it feels a little easier now. And then we can come back slowly. And take the legs out and shake your legs. Your knees might be hurting, your calves might be hurting, you might have pins and needles. Just shake them out. So let's do some movements so you don't get so frozen on the floor. So I'm just going to try to bring my feet in and then just sit on my hips. You may not have your heels down, but we're going to try. So if you can come up and down just to warm up the legs. You go. So after all that, it should feel easier to come up and down. And one more time. Here we go. And just roll. So it should feel easier to sit, but you know, we're all different. You can have your hands on the floor and move around here. Good. So you just can do what you can do. So I'm pushing my legs to the floor. Right. So we're gonna go down and push the legs one way. Pull the stomach in. We come up and push the legs the other way. And pull the stomach in. It's harder than it looks. You can use your hands on the floor to lift. Go on the other side to come down. Hands on the floor to lift. Go other side to come down. So this is the preparation, the pigeon. So the more you do these exercises, the easier it is for you to sit on the pigeon. So you're opening the hips just by using the muscles before we get into the stretches. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Let's stay here on this side. Take the right leg back, left knee forwards, and you can go on to this pigeon. So if you keep both knees bent, it's easier to get into it. You can get a block under the left hip to kind of ground it. But after everything we've done, you might feel this is kind of easier, so you can go onto the floor and extend the body. And if you're more flexible, you bring this foot up and you turn the hip further. So we did this in the seated position when we pull the foot over the leg. So it's the same thing, but we're just extending the body over it, so which makes it harder, so you can feel more pressure on the hip. Then we gently come up, bring the knees together, and then come back. And the other side, again, we're going to turn towards this way. Adjust according to your ability. You can go up, you can go behind, you can extend further, and just relax the head down and release your body weight on the hip here. You shouldn't feel any tension on the knee joint. We try to clench the bum as we turn this back hip to the floor. And clench the buttocks to push this hip down also. So you're stretching your right hip, but the left hip is still activating. So they're pulling and pushing against each other. Again, here you can release your upper body completely to the rest, the shoulders and the neck. So this becomes a fold. When you're folding, as we know, we need to breathe in, breathe out deep into the folds, so you can feel the spinal movements. And if you got time, do it longer, so you can hold 5 minutes. It would be very painful if you held that long, but you know, that becomes like being yoga. So you can cushion your knees to be able to hold longer. And gently lift yourself up. And come back to the center again. Bring your legs in. So let's have a look. So one last stretches for the calf face. So we're just gonna go into the legs and cross the knees over each other. This is gonna be the hardest. You see I'm moving and releasing tension before I get into them. So you need more cushioning and blocks maybe. This will be the advanced hip. So you can stretch this leg first and then get the other leg over, so you get the rest this knee there. Do you see? So right leg over left, and if the rest of the foot there, it's easier. But if you get on the floor, you need to kind of turn the foot upside down and squeeze your legs. Then you can go inhale up and exhale to your foot. You grab the foot and relax the head. And then we try to release our shoulders down. You will also feel the IT bend here on the underneath leg when the leg is long. Okay, so you're feeling the outside of the leg here. So inhale and reach up and come up. And we're going to try to lean to the side to bring this knee under, and hopefully you can sit. This might not happen for you. So as I said, if you bring the leg here and then maybe cushion the leg there or there, maybe you can try to push onto it. Then it's easier. So these are the options. And once you get to it, you find your maximum and lift the chest up. You can massage your feet here and just try to get comfortable. But if you are managing it, you can take the right arm up and behind here and open. Right? Shoulders back, belly braced. And if you can get the hands together, and you can lift the chest up and reach and extend the body forwards. This is the maximum you can go. But the more you go try, the better it gets. So you're going to have to try all the options you're given. So if this is not possible, you can pull the elbow like this and sit up. You don't have to extend it. Okay? Just keep breathing in. Keep breathing out. Your hip is screaming at you at the moment. You have to overcome the pain just by releasing the muscle, relaxing the mind, and softening your breath and your facial muscles. Use your core muscles to keep the body warm. time, breathing in and out. And then under your arms first. Gently lift your leg out. And again, rub your legs. They need some tender loving care there. Maybe the calves massaging. That's going to give your legs a little break. And we need to repeat it on the other side. So we stretch the right leg out, bring your left leg over. Again, you can put a block here, which is easier. You can extend and you'll still feel the same stretches, I promise you. But I want to do my maximum because it's kind of nice for me to try to get my knees on top of each other, turn the foot upside down. Inhale, extend, extend, grab the foot. Inhale and look up, exhale, come down again and release. Try to relax your neck. You can bring a cushion on top of the knee to release. So sometimes you can't find the space. So you can actually cushion this. Then you can actually hug your leg. And it gives you comfort so that you can stay there longer. Okay? If you can't stay in the position, there's no point pushing far. So you need to be comfortable enough to hold the stretch. Your knees shouldn't be hurting you too much. You don't need to try to breathe. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale and open. Lean back just to get this leg under you. Again, you need to cushion everything. My hips are killing me right now because I've already taught a class and I decided to film this straight after. So I'm in pain. So if you're in too much pain, you need to cushion your body so you can stay in this position. And you lift the left arm. You can pull the elbow back, relax the shoulders. Keep the chest up. Deepen your breath, or you can get the arm here if it's making it back here. It might not be. Remember, you can just sit up or you can extend and pull the elbows back a bit. You're going to hold this as far along as you can into the position that you choose to do. Okay? And you can close your eyes even if you're extended or you're seated, because we're coming to the end of our session today. So you can have some internal gaze, relaxing the face, keeping the breath active. Think about releasing your shoulders down, softening your jaw, your cheekbones. Open your eyes, extend your arms and onto your legs. Hopefully they're not going to hurt you too much. Get to rub your legs here. Good. Now if you want, you can lie down and meditate with it to a nice and relaxing music of your choice. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thank you.